Welcome back to the show. Back to share with you a recipe that I'm surprised she's sharing because it's supposed to be the world's most delicious salsa.
Secret's out, guys.
The secret is finally revealed because we were supposed to do this 2 weeks ago, and now we're doing it here today.
Ray McGuire bumped me.
Is it? He did. He did.
I'll show you.
And you enjoyed it. You actually brought salsa for Liam.
I did.
So
I thought Montreal was going to totally get demolished,
well,
and I thought it'd be a nice consolation.
Let's not talk about that. Let's move along and talk salsa. What are we starting with here?
Well, we're making salsa, but I'm also making a black bean and corn. It's not really a salsa. It's kind of like I call it fake fajitas. My sisters and I, when we don't want to have chicken or you want to have something vegetarian, you can saute some onions. So we're just getting the onions going. And then we're going to add some black beans, some corn, some cilantro and peppers, and it's going to turn into a beautiful bean salsa that we can add onto our salads.
Okay.
Or have as a fajita instead of chicken.
Yeah, just roll it up
and add some salsa.
All right.
So we're going to start with our salsa. This is a super easy salsa and very, very forgiving. I said the secret's out. The secret is in the freshness of the ingredients and tomato paste.
Tomato paste in salsa.
You're going to love it.
Listen, I tried it last week or 2 weeks ago. It was great.
It was so good. So here's what we're going to do. 1 red pepper, 1 green pepper, 1 onion, a lime, a little can of tomato paste.
Okay.
And you can use a can of diced tomatoes or fresh tomatoes, whatever you like.
Right.
And then at the end, we're going to add some fresh tomatoes into the mix. So maybe I'll get you to start adding that in.
All this in here?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, and the tomato paste.
Okay.
Here's some diced tomatoes that I've diced. We'll put those in at the end because I like a little bit of texture. I don't like a salsa.
I agree.
That's just it's just like a blended up thing.
It's the same with the guacamole. I don't want just a paste.
You know what
I want to have some.
Yeah, I actually always start with kind of a paste and then I add my chunks. So you have a lot of that smoothness and then you got a bit of chunks at the end.
Excellent. Okay.
So we're going to save a little bit of pepper for our beans.
Right.
But I'll get you to. So here's what we're going to do. Let's start with the salsa.
Okay.
I'm going to get you to chop these. After I take half of them, I'm going to put them in my salsa.
Okay.
Half of this. I take the ends because I find it's easier to chop that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
To make it easier for you.
Okay.
And I'll get you to chop these, the peppers.
So what am I doing, like strips or what?
Yeah, well, a dice. A fine dice.
A fine dice.
Yeah,
okay.
a fine dice. Like these tomatoes.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. All right, yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to get the black beans going. So you can let your onion go. I don't like it to brown too much, but then I'll add my black beans. You can add whatever flavors.
I'm going to buy you a knife sharpener, by the way. Just
That's not sharp. I sharpened that for you.
You
just want to say it.
That'd be unlike me. What are you talking about?
So you add your black beans, and they'll warm up, and they'll kind of start to fall apart, and they get kind of just good.
So that's what you want. You want them to fall apart.
Little bit.
Okay.
Little bit.
All right.
And you add your corn. And I had a little bit of vegetable oil in here, sauteing my onions. If you don't want to add corn, you don't need to. You can add an assortment of beans. I know some people don't want to put, corn. Some people think it has like a high glycemic index or whatever, and they don't want to add too much sweetness.
Okay, all right.
So if you wanted to add beans, I've made this with like black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, just an assortment of beans. Just I like the color, and I find it just makes it look and taste delicious.
It's got a bit of a Mexicano look to it.
It does,
when
doesn't
you do
it?
it with the black beans like that.
Okay.
All right,
so what
I'm
are you
coming
doing?
along here. Yeah, I'm
you're doing that. While you're doing that, I have a whole whack of cilantro.
Okay.
Or coriander, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take some out.
And it's one and the same.
It's the same thing.
Right? It's the exact same thing. I know. People get confused on that.
Same thing. And I put it all in there.
Okay.
This is the beauty with these little blenders.
That's a lot. Okay.
Makes it really good.
I trust you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I trust
it makes
you.
it really, really good.
Should I trust her? Do I?
You should trust me.
Okay.
You're going to taste it.
All right. Should I put this in now? Are we good?
You can put this. We're going to put
this is going in here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My hands are clean.
Yep. Put them all in there.
There we go.
We'll lock this up. So, this is what I love about this salsa. I would have diced these up a little finer.
I was trying to be fast.
I'm just saying.
I know.
A little finer, and then you blend this all up.
Okay. Oh, because this is going in here.
This is going in there.
Oh, see, I thought this was for our.
No, you can chop the rest of these because we're gonna go in there.
Okay. Why don't I put this in here and then chop this
finer?
Finer.
Sure.
How do you like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right. Getting in trouble by Mom over here. Can't even keep up
Keeping you
with
in
it.
check.
Oh, not sliced enough, eh?
Okay.
This darn knife that's not
So
sharp.
you see, this is the base of your salsa in here.
Okay.
See it? And
Yeah.
you can add a little bit of salt, a little bit
Okay.
of pepper, and I'll do the same over
Now,
here.
are you adding avocado to that, or is that
the
for our
avocado's
other?
going to go on the top of our little salad, which is, I'm going to
Okay.
show people how I love to eat this. And I make this salsa, I think, every Monday.
How much time do we have? 2 minutes.
Every
okay.
Monday. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's the way it works on live TV, you know.
So we're done.
So you and I were just chatting too much.
We're done. You add your salsa in here.
Okay.
You got to finish this up.
It's easy. And I'm getting it more finely diced here for
Yep.
you. Slowly but surely.
You'll add your tomatoes. So more or less the same ingredients. I put half in the blender, blend it up real fine, and then in
Okay.
the other half I dice it up
Gotcha.
and I put it in.
Okay.
And
Here, let's just pretend I did all of that.
yep,
There you go.
there you go.
Yeah.
And jalapeno.
Jalapeno
Yep.
needs to go in there too, of course. Oh, don't touch my eye for the rest of the show. That could be
Did I not
entertaining.
bring you gloves this time?
There's
I
no
did
gloves. I got nothing. This is
So here's
it's
what
health
I
and
do.
safety week, you know.
I know.
Look at me.
I'm gonna get injured
Look what
here.
you've done to me.
Okay. Okay, give me that knife. Just
Okay,
let me do this.
yeah, you try it. I don't
This is how we're gonna do it. So you add a little bit in here.
show off.
You add a little bit. This should be a lot finer, but
Well,
on
we don't
TV,
have time,
We'll
yeah.
go real quick. And then we take our cilantro.
You
See
need
this?
your own cooking show. Like, what am I even doing here? I should have just moved out of the way.
You
I
know
could have
what's
done
hilarious?
the blending.
You know what's hilarious is I do this to my husband all the
What,
time.
just kick him out of the
He'll
kitchen?
just like move back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well.
Yeah. So a little
don't
bit in
blame him.
here, a little bit in here.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the onion?
We should have added it into the blender. You blend up all this stuff into
Well,
the blender.
I didn't know. You're the ones that's supposed to
Mix
be.
that up. Mix that up.
Jeez.
This is like,
Over here.
what's that show there where people like start, oh gosh.
Oh my God.
So
It's
you
like
see
I'm
the
on
salsa, guys?
Chopped Canada or something. The pressure here.
This is how I love to eat it. So it's just honestly so good. I can eat this whole thing.
Okay, I believe
Pick some
you.
up, put them on here.
Okay. Here we go.
Are we talking too fast now?
No, it's fine. I'm
So-
trying to keep up with the timing of the show and you, and it's a lot of pressure.
Guys, this is I mean, I just want everyone to smell how good this smells
We
in
don't
here.
have smell-o-vision yet.
Okay,
that
I would add-
technology is not available to
So
us
if
yet.
I'm making this for myself, I would add more corn.
Oh,
Give me a little bit more there.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. And then you slice up your chicken.
Yeah.
You put your chicken on top.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Squeeze some. Did I get you there?
It's okay. I don't need that eye. It's all right.
And you put some. I use this salsa as a dressing
'Kay.
on eggs.
Oh, I would
It's
eat that on eggs.
Not
yeah.
just with chips.
Yeah.
And you put your salsa on top. It is so delicious.
Look at that.
I brought an avocado here. Do you have time to slice
I
this
don't,
up?
I don't know.
Stand back.
I'm just standing back.
Everyone stand back. So you just slice it up. Do you know this how you?
Yeah,
this
I
is
do.
my favorite
You
way to
score
do
it like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you just. Where's the spoon?
I don't
Here
know
it is.
what
Here
happened
it is.
to it. There it goes. There you have it.
Scoop it up
Yeah.
and zhuzh it up there.
You can tell she's not working in a restaurant.
Phenomenal.
It's not an insult. I'm just saying this is how it looks like at home. You know, we had one of
This
these
is
fancy
home cooking
chefs
and it's
here.
Fine.
I agree.
I could have fanned it out for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't
so
need that.
so try it.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to a break right now. Before we
We
run
need
in-
a break.
Before we run into the rest of the guest timing on this. Okay, we'll be back with more daytime right after this.
Yeah.